This is the only candle you should be paying attention to when you're trading the New York session. This is called the 8 a.m. candle range, or the 8 a.m. CR model. Now, this is something I've incorporated over the past couple of months into my own trading and really just use this as an added confluence to my trading strategy. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I use the 8 a.m. candle range and the other things that I look for that make this an A+ setup. So here is the 8 a.m. candle range in short, okay? You have your 8 a.m. candle. This is Eastern time, so 8 to 9 a.m. All you're going to do is mark out that candle high, or the 8 a.m. high, and mark out the 8 a.m. low. Now, all you're looking for is for one side of this range to get swept. For example, let's say the 8 a.m. low gets swept first, and you would look for a V-shape iFVG as an entry trigger targeting the 8 a.m. high. The opposite would be true for a short position, so you'd want to see price take out that 8 a.m. high first into a V-shaped inversion, and then look to take a short targeting the 8 a.m. low. Now, if you know me, guys, you know that I love data-driven strategies. That's why I've been building algorithms for so many years. It's why I've developed my mathematical prop firm system. So of course I have the data to back this as well. Okay, so this is on something called Edgeful. If you guys don't know about Edgeful, it is a trading software that allows you to backtest various strategies and does a great job of giving you real data. Okay, so this is over the past year on NASDAQ. Now, this is a custom report that I built using the initial balance breakout starting at 8 a.m. Eastern. So what this is measuring is the percentage of times that price broke out of this 8 to 9 a.m. range over the past year. This is also only during New York session from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. So a single break would just mean that one side of the range gets taken out. So if you're looking at the 8 a.m. candle, that would mean that the low gets taken out and price never ends up revisiting or taking out the high. Or it could be the opposite, price takes out the high and then it goes bullish on the day and never returns to the 8 a.m. low. You can see here that around 70% of the time, price will give a double break. Okay, what a double break means is that it takes out both sides. So if it takes out the 8 a.m. low first, there's around a 70% chance that price will revisit the 8 a.m. high. And the opposite would be true for the 8 a.m. high. Okay, if price takes out the 8 a.m. high first, there's a 70% chance that price takes out the 8 a.m. low. Again, this is 100% verifiable data. You can check this out for yourself. Now, before you guys run off and try to trade this alone, there is more that goes into the strategy. Okay, you're not just trading a simple reclaim of the 8 a.m. low or a failure of the 8 a.m. high. You need to make sure you have a valid entry trigger. You need to make sure you have higher time frame context as well. All of that is going to determine whether this is a profitable strategy for you. Because if you try to just take the first initial sweep of the 8 a.m. low, there is a chance that price could fail, do something like this, and then much later in the day, it finally reaches that 8 a.m. high. So now we're going to jump into the actual strategy behind this. Now, real quick, guys, before we jump into the strategy, I have made an entire PDF entirely for free going over my trading model. This is stuff that other people charge thousands of dollars for. So again, absolutely free of charge. Make sure to grab that while you're watching this video. So this was yesterday's trade that we actually took in the Discord using the 8 a.m. candle range as my main trade idea. Now, you guys want to be making sure that you are trading the New York kill zone, okay? The New York kill zone is from 9:30 to 11 a.m. Eastern. The reason we want to trade this time as opposed to just sitting on all day is number one, we don't want to stare at the charts all day. We want trading to be an addition to our lives, but mainly this is because this is when there's the most volume and volatility in the market. When there's the most volume in the market during market open, that is when we can expect our trading model to play out. That is when we can expect to get those liquidity sweeps, to get those V-shaped reversals, and actually get our entry model. So make sure that you are trading this time. So coming into the market yesterday, I saw that we had our 8 a.m. low and our 8 a.m. high. Now, the first thing I need to ask myself is, what is the higher time frame context? Where is my draw on liquidity? Are we bullish or bearish? Now, just by looking at the price action, you can see that we are clearly bullish. Okay, we're making higher highs and higher lows. We are respecting these higher time frame bullish fair value gaps. So I had a bullish bias. So because I'm looking for longs, I want to see the 8 a.m. low get swept first, meaning I would like to see an open low during market open, followed by that expansion move to the upside after that. Now, something I need to incorporate in my trading and using this candle range before I enter a trade is something called higher time frame delivery. Okay, higher time frame delivery is using higher time frame fair value gaps as a point of interest. Now, you can use order blocks, you can use rejection blocks. There's a few different PD arrays that can work, but personally, guys, I like to keep my trading as simple as possible. I only use higher time frame fair value gaps. So you can see on my chart here, I have a 1 hour bullish fair value gap and a 15-minute bullish fair value gap. So even if I'm super bullish on the day, I never want to enter a long position with an unmitigated fair value gap at my stop loss. Okay, that is just a recipe for disaster, because what these fair value gaps represent is internal liquidity, and price either trades from IRL to ERL, okay, or internal liquidity to external liquidity. That would mean from fair value gap to external liquidity, or this high right here, or it trades from external liquidity to internal liquidity. So this trade idea I have is trading internal to external. I need to make sure that price is delivering or reacting from a higher time frame fair value gap before I get into a trade. So what I look for is overlap between that 8 a.m. candle low and my higher time frame fair value gap, which you can see I had here. Now, if you're wondering what indicator I'm using the Manipulation X indicator. This is a custom coded indicator based on my trading strategy and all of my confluences. Now, no indicator is going to magically make you profitable, but this does help remove the guesswork. So a link to this will be down in the description as well. So all I'm doing now is waiting for market to open. Now, something else that I'm noticing on my chart here before the market even opens is this right here. Okay, what do you notice about price? Okay, price is accumulating, right? We are accumulating before market open. This is something else I like to incorporate in my 8 a.m. CR model. Okay, I like to see the PO3, or accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. So we are actually going to mark this out step by step. Okay, so step number one is we need to have our higher time frame context / higher time frame DOL. So obviously we are bullish because we're making higher highs and higher lows, respecting bullish fair value gaps. That means I am looking for long positions. I also need to see price tapping into this higher time frame fair value gap before looking for a long position, because I don't want to have an unmitigated fair value gap at my stop loss. Number two is going to be the PO3, or the power of three. This is accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. This is not exactly necessary because the 8 a.m. candle range in and of itself sort of is one big accumulation. But whenever you have the PO3, this makes it a lot higher probability. Okay, and finally, we are waiting for our entry model, which is going to be a V-shape iFVG after market open. So all I'm waiting for is for the market to open, and boom, there we have it. You can see that we have swept the 8 a.m. low. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Okay, you can see that we have swept the 8 a.m. candle low right here, and we have tapped inside this 1 hour bullish fair value gap. Now, something else we have here, which is a really good piece of confluence, is this SMT divergence, or this SMT with ES. Now, if we do a side-by-side comparison with the S&P 500, which is NASDAQ's correlated asset, you can see that ES actually took out this low, making a lower low, whereas NASDAQ did not, which just tells us that there is manipulation in the markets and that we can expect a reversal. Now, before we get any further, make sure to leave a like on this video if you guys are finding value. And also, take note of this setup, okay? This was actually the only trade that we took on stream during New York session this week, because this was the only A+ setup that I saw. Now, I'll show you guys some other examples as well, but this is a textbook A+ setup. Whenever you have all of these confluences, right? You're taking out the 8 a.m. low, you have that higher time frame fair value gap, you have that external liquidity sweep, and then you get that V-shaped inversion after a period of accumulation. This is just a textbook setup, okay? Now, you might be looking at this and wondering, where is the inversion, right? Because there's no bearish fair value gap on this leg down. This is where you can go to the 30-second time frame and look for that inversion fair value gap, which we get right here. You can see our indicator even alerted this as well. Look at this candle, right? Huge displacement candle, a ton of volume, a ton of momentum behind this trade, and we have low resistance as a target. So this is going to be low resistance liquidity as low time frame target. So even though our higher time frame is bullish, we are in an uptrend, we also have these relative equal highs here that we can target as well as a potential break-even point. So this is something called low resistance liquidity. Whenever you have these failed swings or these stacked highs, whenever you see this before getting into a V-shaped reversion, there is a high likelihood that price will at least hit your break-even level, which is going to be this high right here. And this was when we entered the trade. Okay, V-shaped reversal. We took out the 8 a.m. low. Now, where do we target here? Well, our stop loss to break even can be this internal structure high, but our main target is going to be the 8 a.m. high right here, okay? So we let price play out, and check this out, guys. Literally within like a minute, what is this? 3 candles, so a minute and a half, we were already done for the day. If you're trading with a prop firm, guys, that's thousands of dollars in the span of a few minutes, okay? Understanding a few things, right? Understanding that you have the 8 a.m. candle range, your high time frame bullish, so you want to see the low get taken first. You have have your higher time frame delivery, you have your accumulation, manipulation, distribution, and you even have your low resistance liquidity as a lower time frame draw on liquidity leading up to that external high. Now, I know I'm throwing a lot at you guys in this video. What I'd recommend you doing is clicking the first link in the description below to get access to my PDFs where I go over all this in depth. Again, it's entirely free. You guys don't have to pay me anything, just so you guys can refer back to that as well. So this is an A+ setup. Now we can even go to the day prior right here, okay? So here you can see we have the 8 a.m. low and the 8 a.m. high. Market opens high this time up towards these DOLs higher right here, but we end up falling short of taking out that draw on liquidity and we end up failing the 8 a.m. range high. So at this point, there is a 70% chance that price will go to this 8 a.m. low, and boom, right here at 11:25, we end up taking out that 8 a.m. low right inside of a 15-minute bullish fair value gap. Now, our draw on liquidity was higher for the day. We had all of these untapped highs higher, all of these DOLs higher, equal highs, trendline liquidity, whatever you want to call it, above. And we didn't really have any draws on liquidity lower. Okay, we'd already taken out sell side liquidity. So on this day in particular, I had a bullish bias. Now, unfortunately, I was off stream by around 11 a.m. So I ended up missing this. But if you had stayed on 30 minutes later, there is your 8 a.m. sweep. And guys, take note of what we just formed as we took out that low. Right, we created a 5-minute bearish fair value gap, which is going to be our entry trigger if we get an inversion. So we let price play out. And boom, instant V-shape reversal, perfectly delivering from that 15-minute fair value gap right after sweeping the 8 a.m. low. And this was an inversion within a few candles, otherwise known as a V-shaped inversion. So there would be your long stop loss at this low because this is a protected stop loss. And you have all of this low resistance liquidity or untapped highs to target as your take profit, or even this high all the way up here. And guys, check this out. We also got a bullish SMT with ES. So another really good setup here. And we let price play out. I would move my stop loss to break even at this untapped 5-minute. So at this point, my stop loss is already at break even. And guys, this one just absolutely rips for the rest of the day, hitting our main DOL for the day. Now, guys, I want to show you one more example from today. Now, I did not take any trades today because this was actually Trump news right here. So, of course, I'm not trading that. But this also played out once again. So let's go to a lower time frame and let's jump into replay mode here, okay? So we have the 8 a.m. range low right here and the 8 a.m. range high. You can see that we end up taking out the 8 a.m. high right here. And we do have a very small V-shaped inversion here on the 1-minute time frame. This could have been a valid trade to take, targeting the 8 a.m. low, stop loss to break even at this level right here. And this one ended up being a break even because we did have that bullish SMT, or this could have been a TP1, depending on your trade management. But personally, this would have been a break even trade. But remember, we still have that 8 a.m. low as a potential draw on liquidity. And boom, this is when the Trump news came out. And look at where we rejected from, guys. We perfectly swept that 8 a.m. low. And we even ended up getting this 5-minute continuation signal from our indicator, right inside of macro. Also had higher time frame delivery and a V-shaped inversion. And you would target all of this low resistance liquidity with these relative equal highs above, okay? Boom, straight to TP. Now, unlike other strategies that you guys watch on YouTube, this is in fact backed by data. You can check this out yourself on Edgeful. Around 70% of the time, you're going to get that double break during New York session. 30% of the time, you will get a single break. So will this setup play out every single day? Obviously not, okay? This is a really good added confluence. Now, I don't need to see the 8 a.m. low swept to take a long position, but if I have this there as an overlap, it definitely is a high probability trade. But guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you guys have found value, make sure to leave a thumbs up on this video. If you guys want to learn my entire trading strategy for free, make sure to click the first link in the description below. I'll also leave a link to the Pro Discord where I go live every single morning, Monday through Friday. You'll also get access to my trading indicators if you choose to join as well. And whether you join my group or not, make sure to subscribe to this channel. I'm dropping so much sauce on a weekly basis. And if you start implementing what I'm showing you guys in these videos, actually taking your trading serious, showing up for yourself every single day, this will pay off. You will see results from this. That's going to do it for me. I'll see you guys next video.